In this video, we are studying the Cartesian coordinate system. The Cartesian coordinate system consists of two lines that are perpendicular to each other. The horizontal axis, we're calling the x-axis, and the vertical axis is the y-axis. And these two lines intersect at what we call the origin. The x-axis has positive values to the right of the origin, negative values to the left of the origin, and the y-axis has positive values above the origin, negative values below the origin. A point on the Cartesian coordinate system is an ordered pair consisting of two numbers, the first number being the x value and the second number being the y value. So for this point here, we can label this by the number of units away this point is from the origin along the x-axis, and we can count 1, 2, 3, 4. So in this case, our x value is 4, and the y value is 1, 2, 3 units above the origin. And so this point would be referred to as an ordered pair 4, 3. This Cartesian coordinate system is divided into 4 quadrants. We label these quadrants beginning in the upper right corner. We call this upper right quadrant quadrant 1, and then we go counterclockwise to label. So the next would be quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. And since quadrant 1 is to the right and above the origin, both the x value and the y value will be positive. In quadrant 2, this quadrant is to the left of the origin, so the x values will be negative, and the y values will be positive since it's above the origin. Quadrant 3, both the x and y values will be negative since you're below and to the left of the origin. In quadrant 4, you're to the right of the origin, so the x values are positive. Y values will be negative since we are below the origin. All right, so let's play a game here. And I will give you some ordered pairs, and you will tell me what the ordered pair is. And I'll give you the point. You tell me what that ordered pair is. I'm going to call this point here A. I'll call this point B. And this point C. All right, so see if you can tell me the ordered pair of A, B, and C. You can pause this video to make sure that you have time to label these, and then you can resume and see if you got these correct. All right, we'll start with point A. Starting from the origin, we are counting the number of spaces we move to get to that point A along the x-axis and the y-axis. So starting from the origin, we'll move 1, 2, 3 points to the left. So the x value is -3. And we would move 1, 2 places up. So the y value would be a +2. So this point A is -3, 2. Point B, starting from the origin, we'll count 1 unit to the left. So the x value is a -1. And then we'll count 1, 2 down to get to the point B. So that is -2 for the y value. So point B is -1, -2. And then to get to point C, starting from the origin, we count 1, 2, 3, 4 units to the right this time. So the x value is positive. And this point C does lie on the x-axis, so we don't have to go up or down. If the point lies on the x-axis, then the y value is 0 since we did not move up or down. So point C is 4, 0. Did you get all those right? Very good. All right, let's play another game here, to where I will give you the ordered pair and you will plot that point on the Cartesian coordinate system. All right, and here are the 4 points that you will be plotting on the Cartesian coordinate system. Point A, you'll plot 3, 4. Point B should be 0, -3. Point C should be -3, -1. And point D should be -1, 3/2. Do a fraction there. Let's see how we can do with that. All right, pause the video and see if you can plot these 4 points. All right, let's see how you did. All right, point A is 3, 4. So the x value is 3, the y value is 4. So starting at the origin, we can move 3 units to the right since 3 is positive. So 1, 2, 3. And then y is 4. So we'll move 4 places up. And that will put us at 3, 4. I'll just label that as A for that point. And for point B, 0, -3. So the x value is 0. So starting at the origin, I'm not moving to the left or the right since x is 0. And the y value is -3. So we'll move 1, 2, 3 units down to plot 0, -3. And then point C, -3, -1. Starting at the origin, we move 3 units to the left since x is -3. And the y value is -1, so we'll move down 1 unit. And that will be our point C, -3, -1. And then finally point D. Did that one give you any trouble with that fraction? -1, -1, 3/2. Starting at the origin, we move to the left 1 unit. And the y value is 3/2, so we'll move up 3/2 unit. Convert that to a mixed number if you need to. 3 and 3/2 can be written as 1 and 1/2. So we're moving up 1 1/2. So it's going to be between those 2 notches, 1 and 2, somewhere between there. So we moved to the left -1, we moved up 1 1/2. And that is our point D. All right, if you got those right, give yourself a pat on the back for mastering the Cartesian coordinate system and plotting points.